Sizobanqoba thina
Singamakho sithina Bulawayo chief singamakho sithina.
sizobanqoba.
Coach Nilton, we are 2 days away from match day 8. The Ninjas get to lock horns with Harare City at Bulawayo Stadium. Kindly take us through the match preparations.
Morning. Match preparations have gone well. So far, we haven't had any negative issues throughout the week. We'll continue with our training today and preparation for the game on Sunday. So in terms of what we are doing and how we are working, things have been positive. Players are trying to improve on certain areas that we've identified, and we continue with the same cycle that we normally do week by week.
Thank you, Coach. Are there any injuries within the squad?
At the moment, the only player we have unavailable is Sipo. Unfortunately, that's been the situation for the previous 2 weeks. He got injured just after the Dynamos game, so he's the only player that we can't count on at the moment. Everyone else, thankfully, is fit and available, and will be able to be selected from.
All right. Moving on, looking at the ZPC Kariba match that you got a point away from home, do you have any specific areas of concern that you want to improve on?
There are areas that I've identified as the coach, or we've identified as the team, in which we know we need to improve. And we've worked on that this week, and we will need to continue to work on that in the upcoming weeks as well. But in all honesty, I feel that in Kariba was our best performance. We were able to put a lot of things together in terms of more continuity that we hadn't been able to do in previous games. But most importantly, I think we were able to manage the game with more intelligence, with a little bit more maturity as well, which is something that's been important to us, and something for the team that's important to be able to deal with those sort of obstacles and adversities as well.
Coach Nilton, 2 points out of the possible 12. How do you look to turn things around?
Well, there's only one way to turn it around. That's through our work, hard work, dedication, commitment to what we are doing, and continuing to believe in terms of everything that we are working on, and our style of play and our principles of play, and the team, never losing focus, both on and off the pitch. That's for everyone at this club, is not losing focus of what we are trying to attain in terms of our objective in the future. Like I said there, I'm not as concerned as I would be if our performances weren't where I think they should be, or if the players weren't working as hard as they needed to be, and creating opportunities. We kept a clean sheet in Kariba, which is very important when you go to places like that and have to deal with situations that we had to as well. So the points, of course, are a concern. No one at this club, including myself, the players, no one at this club is happy when you lose points in games. But we have to know how to manage that emotionally. We have to know how to manage those sort of situations and disappointments. And we have to be able to channel that disappointment or that frustration as a motivation to continue to work hard. Like I said, I'm happy and I'm confident in the sense that I feel the team had their best performance since January in the previous game in Kariba. So, we need to continue that, and we need to have an even better performance now on Sunday and get the 3 points that we hopefully will be able to get.
Coach, are you satisfied with the squad that you have, or you want to add other players before the window transfer closes?
No question, I'm happy with the squad. I don't think our problem, or the reason we're not getting points, if we want to analyze or assess things that way, is not because of the quality that we have in the squad. It's not individual. It's not about the players. It's about the process. It's about the team that we're building. It's about everything that I've said for the previous weeks, which is what we are trying to implement. And it's a big change on and off the pitch. It's a very big change, and change always brings difficulties for people to be able to adapt. In the players' sense, they have to adapt to me, and they're still adapting to me. My demands daily, my intensity daily, what I expect from them on the pitch in training and in the games is not easy. It's not easy for any player. It's definitely a big difference in terms of what was kind of implemented and done at the club. So players are still adapting in that sense as well. And like I said, change brings difficulty, but it's definitely not on the players. Losing points or not getting the results that we want is my responsibility. But I have a bigger picture. I don't worry about individual games. I'm not assessing myself, and I'm not identifying the team based on 1 result or 2 results or 3 results. And I'm definitely not going to assess the team after 7 or 8 games. I don't think that's fair.
And this is from our WhatsApp platform. With Perfect and Aubrey all suspended from the Harare City game, can the fans expect new faces?
Well, definitely they're suspended, so that means there will be new places in the squad, without question. Speaking about those two players individually, of course, their quality is undoubted, and they are contributors to our team. We didn't have Aubrey in the last game, and like I said, for me, we had a very, very good performance. We won't have both of them on Sunday, but we can't focus on that. Like I said, we are a team. It's not about the individual. So all this means to me is that two other players will have an opportunity to take that and to get their spot and to get into the team and show themselves. And that's what every player trains for daily. That's what I'm sure they all want to do is play from the start. So it's an opportunity for others, and I'm still just as confident having one player or not having another. For us as a team isn't important.
Thank you so much for your time, Coach. We wish you nothing but the very best in all your endeavors with the Ninja squad. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day.
Thank you very much. Good morning.
Sizobanqoba thina
singamakhosi thina Bulawayo Chiefs singamakhosi thina.